going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 96 overall Mission MUT crew captain card to choose for your MUT 23 squad, and also everything else you need to know about this promo. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So we dropped a breakdown of the entire promo earlier today, but I wanted to make an individual video on this crew captain fantasy pack, the best card to choose and everything you need to know about it specifically. So step number one is to go to your solo challenges, go to the launch sequence, and you're going to find one sequence of solos that has 3 different solos, 3 stars each. You need a total of 9 to max it out here, and these will take little to no time. I mean, it literally took me less than 5 minutes to knock out all 3 of these solos. In return, once you are done with them, you're going to get a crew captain fantasy pack. So this pack is going to allow you to pick one of 3 96 overall crew captain cards. It will be a BND. These cards are actually pretty good despite them being 96 overalls, and there are different ways to boost these cards and make them better. So this is a multiple part promo, and to be able to fully take advantage of the free content and boosting these players, you are going to have to wait until the second part of the promo. But one thing I wanted to point out as I look through the item sets, and if I go to Mission MUT, there is no type of exchange set in here. So once you pick your 96, it appears to me that there's no going back. So you want to make sure you make the best decision. Now, part of the decision that you're going to be making is also the crew members that fall under each 96 overall. So each crew member or each captain has a total of 4 crew members. You can see a few of them here for each faction, but here is the full list. So the captains are going to be Reggie Gilliam, and under his graphic you can see his 4 crew members. Then you have Quay Walker, his 4 crew members, and then finally Tyron Smith and his 4 crew members. You're going to need all 5 of these cards on the team at the same time to take advantage of all of the attribute boosts that it's going to provide. So once you beat those solo challenges, you will get this crew captain fantasy pack. I want to reiterate, I don't believe you're going to have a way to exchange or go back, so be careful on the decision that you make, but the 396s will be selected here and you get one of them. So let me show you the attributes on all of them. Again, despite them being 96s, they don't look terrible. Here is first the Tyron Smith card, left tackle, 97 strength, 96 awareness, 98 pass block, 97 run block. Left tackle, offensive line in general, is a position that you typically don't want to spend your coins on, and this is actually a really good left tackle card. Now, after we go over these 96 overall captain cards, I'll show you how to obtain the 93 overall crew members. But for Tyron Smith, his crew members are going to be Trey Turner, which is a right guard, Andrus Peat, which is a left guard. So now you have 3 offensive linemen if you go this route, and this is going to be a great way to build your offensive line. The other 2 are going to be Michael Pruitt, who is a tight end, and then Eagles legend Marquise Goodwin. So when you have all 5 of these players on the same team at the same time, you will receive a +6 boost to awareness and short route running, also +3 to pass block and run block power, run block and pass block finesse, and then mid route running and break tackle. Option number 2 will be Reggie Gilliam. So if you're not using Larry Zonka, the team captain at fullback, this is a really good option because he's got 97 speed, 92 run block, 94 lead block. A lot of people scum kick in the game, so that means your fullback will be on the receiving end of most kickoffs, and with 97 speed, and you can get this up to 99 speed, we'll show you how in a moment, this could be a very good weapon. He's also a good blocker at fullback. His crew members will be 93 overall DeAndre Swift, Hunter Renfrow, Taylor Heineke, and Connor Williams. So again, you have to have all 5 of these players in the lineup at the same time. If you do so, you'll get a boost, +6 agility, +6 change of direction, and then +3 to pass block, throw power, catch in traffic, and juke move. This is also a pretty good option because you can hide DeAndre Swift as your 3rd running back, Hunter Renfrow as your 5th wide receiver, Heineke could be the backup quarterback, and Connor Williams could be your backup center, and you would still be able to take advantage of all of the boosts on Reggie Gilliam. The final team captain, which I think is the best one, is going to be Quay Walker. He's a 6'4" middle linebacker with 96 speed, which can get up to 98 98. He also gives you 98 acceleration, 96 change of direction, which is going to make him a great user, 92 zone coverage if you want to let the AI control him, 91 tackle, 98 block shed. So he's going to be pretty good in the running game as well as a run stopper. His 4 crew members are going to be Cam Taylor-Britt, Rodney Thomas, Michael Clemens, and Troy Anderson. If you have all 5 of these players on your roster at the same time, the boosts are really good. +6 to tackle, +3 to acceleration, speed, man and zone coverage, block shed, pursue, and also impact blocking. So if you want to utilize the 93s, they get really good boosts. I think they would jump up to probably a 96, potentially a 97 overall card. But also a Cam Taylor-Britt, you can hide him as your 5th cornerback. Rodney Thomas could be a backup free safety. Michael Clemens could be a backup right end. And you have 4 spots on your middle linebacker depth chart to hide Troy Anderson, who is another good budget user. One other thing you might want to know before you make your decision are the 0 AP abilities, which you may have noticed on your screen earlier. Tyron Smith can get edge protector for 0 AP. Reggie Gilliam either gives you honorary lineman for 0 AP or human joystick, which would be good for those kick returns. And Quay Walker can get lurker for 0 AP, which is going to be great if he's going to be your user. With that being said, the pick that I'm going to go with is going to be Quay Walker. I said he's the best card available, and I truly believe that, but some of you may have positions of need elsewhere and may want to go with another option. The next step after picking your team captain is going to be obtaining the 93 overall team member cards, and in order to get those, you're going to need these Mission MUT crew member emblems. So I'll open up the pack that contains one of them so I can show you what to expect here. It's going to give you a MUT tip and also the emblem. You're going to use the emblem in an item set to trade it in for a 93 overall card, and again, it's very important that you pick the 4 93s that go with your specific team captain. 3 of the 4 emblems that you need will be found in the field pass for this Mission MUT promo, and there's not right now at part 1 of this promo enough XP to earn all 3 of them. You do get one very early on at level 2, which is probably already obtained by most of you watching this video. The second one is going to be at level 7, which is 11,000 XP, and then finally the third one is going to be found all the way down here at level 16. Now I did calculations and everything that you can do right now in the game to earn XP. There's not enough solo challenges to get this star rewards. You can do the statistical objectives as you've seen that I've done. You can do the sets, you can do all of the house rules, you can do all of these solo battle / head-to-head games, and that's still only going to give you, unless there's a glitch going around or somebody's field pass glitches out and gives them extra XP, the furthest you should be able to get right now before part 2 of this promo comes out is at level 11, which is 21,000 XP. Therefore, you're not going to be able to get the third out of the 3 that you can get from this field pass, which means we got to wait for part 2 to get all 4 of the 93s. I mentioned that 3 of the 4 emblems you need can be found in this field pass. The 4th one will be found in house rules, and you do want to win 10 house rules games to earn XP in this field pass to help you level up. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. But if you go to the Space Race house rules and look at the reward path, it's very easy to get at level 2. You're going to get a crew member emblem. So again, just to recap, 3 from the field pass and then 1 from the house rules rewards is going to total the 4 that you need to trade in for 493 overalls. Now, even if your field pass hypothetically glitches out and you were able to obtain all 4 of those emblems, 3 from the field pass, 1 from house rules, the actual sets where you trade those emblems in for the players are gated. So if you go to your program filter under item sets, we have Mission MUT, we have the Mission MUT Renegades, which is going to give you Night Train Lane, but you can see here for Smith, Walker, and Gilliam, those sets have 0, so you can't actually put the emblems anywhere. When part 2 comes out, this is where you're going to go to take your emblems to get the 93 overall cards that fall under your team captain. Again, pay attention to detail, because if you pick Gilliam and then go to Quay Walker's sets and pick one of his 93s, you're picking the wrong player. Those players don't go with the corresponding captain. Now, another way that you can boost these cards and any Mission MUT cards in your lineup is going to be from this free strategy item, which is found at level 4 within the field pass. And if you read it here, it's going to give you a boost +2 to speed, acceleration, throw power, zone coverage, man coverage, and then +3 to hit power and +4 to change of direction. So not only are you getting those boosts when you have all 5 of the players on the same team at the same time, but now we can throw in this strategy item, which is going to make them even better. So again, you look at the 93 overalls, you see the 96, you think L initially, but with all of this combined, it's going to make these cards really, really good. One other quick thing to point out is that it says this item will reduce in power on April 27th. EA has been known to forget about these things, so I think if you leave it in your lineup, there is a chance it will continue to work, but I do want to stress, it's not all players, it's only going to be Mission MUT players, but there are more players than what we've talked about in this video from this promo. There's a bunch of 96 overall cards, we have 2 98 overall champions, and we have a 99 overall Night Train Lane. Now with the 96s within this field pass, if we scroll down a little bit further, you can get 1 B&D 96 for free at level 10, which is obtainable right now with the amount of XP that's in the game, so you won't be able to take advantage of the +6 and +3 boosts that you have from the captain and crew members on these 96s, but the strategy item will boost them up as well. There is also one more 96 that you can get at the end of the field pass, which will be obtainable after part 2 comes out and should contain more 96 overall cards. We will drop a video later today on the best 96 that's available after part 1, and then when part 2 comes out, we'll drop another video, a follow-up going over the best 96 to choose out of all of them, so be on the lookout for that video upcoming soon. Now there's actually one other boost that you can take advantage of that potentially will boost all of the players on your team, but it's going to be more expensive to do, and that's going to be obtaining the 99 overall Night Train Lane. So in order to get that card, you're going to need 2 98 overalls, and the only 2 that are available right now are Antonio Gates and Jimmy Smith. When part 2 comes out, I'm assuming we will get more 98s, and to get a 98, you can obviously buy them off the auction house, or you can build them by putting 3 96s into the set. In return, you're going to get the 98 and also the 3 96s of your choice back as B&D, which is a good opportunity to get some training back, or if you want to use those 96s for the roster, being that the strategy item will impact them and make them better, you can certainly do that as well. I mean, you could potentially build an entire lineup based off of this promo because of the strategy items and the crew member and captain boosts. One other really quick thing to point out is more of a pro tip here if you're paying attention. To get the 98s, you need 3 96s. To get 96s, you're going to need a combination of 2 91s and 3 93s. And to get the 93s, you can obviously buy them off the auction house, or you can complete this set, which requires 2 91s and either an 88 or an 89 overall. So a lot of people right now have an abundance of 91s, whether it's from the reroll packs or buying the coin packs or even the 400,000 coin or 400,000 training offer. 91s are in abundance right now, but 88s and 89s are not. So if you have a bunch of 88s and 89s, it's not a bad idea to go out and sell those. If you don't, you can overpay for them on the auction house, or you can look into packs like the Pro Elite pack, which guarantees you at least an 88 plus overall card, actually 2 88 pluses. Those packs have pretty solid value right now. That's basically what I did to build out the 93s that I needed, and then taking the 93s and the 91s that I had to build out 96s and so forth. So we need these 2 98s. We're going to go ahead and build those, and that's going to get us the Night Train Lane. If you're having trouble finding the Night Train Lane set for whatever reason, they put it under a different filter. So if you go to your program filters and look for Mission MUT Renegades, and the S on the end of that maybe means that we're going to get another 99 overall card. Here is the Night Train Lane. In order to get this set done, again, you need the 2 98s that are available right now. When part 2 comes out, you'll have additional 98s likely that you can put into the set. But if we go ahead and put the Jimmy Smith and the Antonio Gates into the set, that in return is going to give us not only the 99 overall Night Train Lane, but also the 2 98s back as B&D, which you can always quick sell if you want training, or you can keep them on the team. The Gates card isn't amazing, but with the strategy item boost, that is going to provide a little bit better of a card there. And then also the Jimmy Smith, solid card, good abilities. He's not better than a lot of the receivers out there, but the strategy item, one more time, will help out these cards. So if you complete the Night Train Lane set and you do it the way that I just did it, you're going to have yourself 6 96s from this promo, 2 98s, and a 99 that will all be impacted by that strategy item. One other thing to focus on, and this is where additional boosts come in that is a little bit unclear currently, if you look at the card art on the Night Train lane, he has the 3 different factions or team captain logos on his card art. If you go into the upgrade path on this card and toggle down a little bit, you can see here that it says this will boost all of Smith, so Tyron Smith's Spacer crew players, and then you have Gilliam's G-Force and Walker's Wayfarers, and at the end of the sentence it says boost all players, which I'm guessing means that you can boost all of the attributes that you see on your screen here on your entire team if you get to tier 6, and in order to get to tier 6, you're going to need the 493 overalls, the 196 overall, so the 5 players that all go together that we talked about, and then Night Train would be that 6th piece. If that is the case, then the boosts get even better on these cards, and I'm very curious to see what overall they get up to. So this actually isn't a terrible program. Again, getting the Night Train is going to be expensive for a lot of you, but the goal here is when part 2 of the promo comes out, we're going to put together an entire team to see exactly what it impacts, but this is what you can do for now. That is the best 96 overall card to pick out of the pack, and again, it might depend on your need, but hopefully the video helped out. If it did, make sure you leave a like. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.